the more time I spend working in AI too, came in thinking there were maybe no moats, and just every day I'm like, I think there's fewer and fewer moats. And the brand as a moat, I think, is a big one, where it's like the relationship that you have with the product and with the company and with the people behind it.
In our industry specifically, that has often been a very dangerous thing to do, because the meta moves so quickly behind. So
Yeah.
I think the same will be of AI. My name's Jess, and I'm the founder of Seed Club. And Seed Club is trying to break down these artificial walls of venture capital and allow retail to own it through their insights, attention, or capital.
Well, my name is Jamie Wilkinson. I'm the co-founder of Glif. We are a generative AI sandbox. We make it easy to play with AI models and build apps you can share with your friends. I've always wanted to do this. How do these work? Oh, there we go. I've started multiple companies before, and every single time I'm like, this time's going to be different. This time I'm not going to make the same obvious mistakes. And without fail, we come up with like new and unique holes to step into, as well as just stepping into the same old holes.
I think I've been surprised by how many times you can make the same mistake, even though you're very intentionally trying not to make the same mistake. So I think you just need to be kind to yourself, ultimately, you know? What is the most expensive mistake you've made that in hindsight was totally worth it?
It's that conundrum of sort of like, the more you work on something, the less payoff it feels like it has, even if it does in some cases have good payoff. Whereas like, it's always sort of like the fast things that you approach very quickly and lightly that feel like they have a high return. With my old startup VHX, we invested heavily in brand and identity. We had an amazing designer on the team who was constantly churning out like new merch, new like stickers, these kinds of things. It was something that we were always spending like kind of a lot of money, a lot of like energy on, and totally the right call in hindsight, because the startup is like, nobody knows the name of what the startup did, but everybody's heard the name before or like seen the logo before.
That's me.
I had never really experienced that before. Like, I'm sort of like, oh, you know me because you've like seen my movies or like used my product or whatever. But in this case, they're just like, I don't know what you guys do, but I like you.
Okay, so my embarrassment stems from me not having a crazy moonshot. Like, I think everything is so close. I was reading, I like science fiction, and the book name escapes me right now, but it was all about sort of the future of AI. And I'm reading it, and it was written 20 years ago. And I'm like, oh, this is happening now and to tomorrow. And so, and even things like, you know, drone delivery that's just going to deliver a hot coffee right when you want it just seemed like a million years away, and yet it's happening right now. So I think maybe that it's thinking so big that it's embarrassing right now seems like it's the hardest it's ever been.
One thing I admire about Jess is how your commitment to everything I followed with Seed Club, even though we don't know each other super well, like I followed Seed Club from the outside, and it's like clearly very opinionated as far as sort of the things that you're going after. And it's not just the traditional stuff. Like I myself am like a big fan of keep internet weird. And I feel like Seed Club, you're doing a really good job of sort of constructing like a portfolio. It feels like it reflects a lot of values. And I don't know what those values are, but I feel like when I look at the things that you're doing, I'm like, it feels like there's purpose and mission here.
I mean, I love that. It's literally what I hope people take away from this.
You're doing it.
So what I admire about you is this. You get all sorts of folks starting businesses. You are a friendly face in every sense of that word. But I can just imagine that being very powerful for team building, for even just making product decisions. You guys are playing in such a playful space that I think that sort of authenticity coming into the product will probably be very noticeable.
It's very kind of you. Yeah.
We just get you two high-fiving. They don't have to high-five. Yeah.
They made us do that. They made us do that.
We made it look like they made us do that.
They made us do that.